Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 25th of March and it's in the evening, it's 7:45 in the evening. I've arrived at Battersea Park Clinic this week, yesterday 24th, Tuesday 24th, and I'm here till Friday the 27th. So it was my birthday yesterday, but I went out last week and we had went to see a 60s band, and that was great. Had a bit of fun there, so that was good for me. Now, what have I got on my little list? Yeah, I had a good journey here today. Yesterday. Good journey, straightforward. So that's really good. I came here early, much early. I left I think I got the 9:45 train. Usually I come much later than that because there was supposed to be trouble with the tubes, and like if my trains are up the creek, then I have to get and lift this phone up. I have to get a tube, and so there was possible strikes. I know they were called off, but you never know. So I came early to avoid any of that. Just got ready for bed, stuck my hair up in the air. So yeah, I don't think there was any strikes, I don't know, but nothing affected me, so that was all good. And yeah, I've got some new mistletoe now, so that was great. But the doctors kept that at the same dosage because I had a bit of reaction last time, so makes my legs sort of swell up a little bit and then it goes down. So she wants me to stay on the same dose for the minute, so I did that. My leg quite hurt yesterday, but it's a bit better today. And then the repurpose antiparasitic drugs that I'm taking, I'm increasing the dosage on that, and I've had quite a lot of detox or kill off of the parasites. When parasites die, they give off a toxin, and then you can have all kinds of symptoms. So I've had quite a lot of different symptoms, as I've told you before, so that's ongoing. What else has happened? I have had loads of treatments, yeah, and met people that I know, and you know that I'm doing this out of body lucid dream and trying to do it and reading about it and study it and everything. I finished my book, the book I've been telling you about the last 2 times, the Hacking the Out of Body Experience by Robert Peterson. I've finished that book now. There's a lot of information in it, and funnily enough, I was reading that. A lady I've only met once before, and I was sitting next to her, and there was only us happened to be in the sister room at that moment, or those few minutes. She said to me, "What are you reading?" And so I told her, and then yeah, we had a big discussion about lots of different things, and she said one of her friends, it can at will do out of body, go out of body at will. He's learned how to do it, so that's really fantastic. So very rarely meet someone who knows someone who can do that. So she is going to be back here in a few days, and I'm going to see her, and hopefully I might be able to talk to this person, and that would be really fascinating for me, really fascinating. So yeah, I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't see the notes I've written down here. So yeah, I finished that book, and it says all different techniques. Sorry about my cold sore. That's one of the detox symptoms. Big cold sore on my lip. Yeah, so there's different things that can help with an OBE or to lucid dream, apparently. So this book's got loads of techniques, all different techniques, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night, having naps in the day and stuff. But it's also got things that can affect your having one. So things that can make it more conducive to having one. or not. But and that ranges from loads of different things: celibacy, sex, the diet you have, the weight that you are, psilocybin, is it called psilocybin in magic mushrooms and stuff like that, fasting, things like taking stuff like vitamin B6 at night, raw potato starch. Apparently, now you have NREM sleep and you have REM sleep when you're sleeping. And NREM sleep, it cleans the brain up from the day, and then you go into REM sleep, which is when you dream. And so raw potato starch is supposed to help the NREM sleep clean the brain more, so you need less NREM sleep, and so you get more REM sleep. And this is good for out of body stuff, so you've got more chance of getting out of body. You've got things like boron, they say, helps. I don't know, there's all different manner of things. There's different techniques, like one's called wake back to bed, and that's after excuse me, after you go to bed, and then you wake yourself up from an alarm 6 hours after you go to bed, and that is supposed to be the best time to try and get out of body. So you wake up, you get up, to stay awake for a little while, go to the loo, have a drink or whatever, and then go back to bed and go back to sleep. Go back to bed, and then when you next wake up, you go straight into doing out of body stuff. So this 6 hours is supposed to build enough, it says build enough conscious chemicals to retain lucidity but still have enough melatonin to put you back to sleep. So at 6 hours, so there you go. I haven't tried that yet, but I will. And to give yourself commands throughout the day, I spoke before about reality checks and that, but throughout the day to give your subconscious commands throughout the day. So you, like, I will leave my body tonight, right? I will be conscious in my dreams tonight. And they say it's important to do this and to tell your subconscious that you've got a strong desire to get out of body or to be conscious in your dreams, and if you have a strong enough desire, that eventually the unconscious mind takes over that desire and gives it priority over other things. So yeah, there's loads of other stuff in it as well. I've learnt loads. It's a really, really good book. And now I'm reading another book at home, and that's Robert Monroe book, who started the Robert Monroe Institute. He's quite well known. Someone has lent me a book on that, and I'm going to, I've started reading that. I'm going to plough my way through that. I've got 2 of those books to read through. In the meantime, I've got my trusty little, can't remember what you call it, this little thing that you read books on. And I've got Michael Raduga, who's another out of body, he's a trainer and been out of body thousands of times, and written books and stuff, and you can download his practical guidebook and stuff like that online, and he's got lots of information. So I've been reading through all the people's different experiences, where they can go, where they can visit, who they can visit, and so forth, healing out of body and other things. And so I'm ploughing my way through that. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make this video in 2 halves, and I'm going to go to bed in a minute after I've taken all my pills and potions. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi everybody again. Second part of my video here. It's 5:30 on Saturday, the 27th of March. I'm rather late and going to be whizzing out the door in just a second. Yes, I've had lots of treatments again. I've had about, I don't know, 35 hours in the E-system room, 4 hyperbaric oxygen chamber treatments, 7 red light treatments, 1 red light sauna, 1 infrared sauna, and 4 hydrogen gas treatments, and I've had an acupuncture session with Dr. Jing, which was under the red light, and done all of that. I've been injecting my mistletoe, done that, and yeah, got some really good news. I told you about the astaxanthin supplement by Valasta, and some people have donated to me, and I have been able to obtain it, and so whoever has donated to me recently, I thank you very, very much. So I've got some of that, and I started taking it before I was in contact with the company, so I was only going by what I was told, and yeah, and because I was fasting, I've been fasting 3 days, I took it wrong. Oh well. So you got to take it with food before a certain time, and start low and work up with cancer. That's the cancer protocol. So this is, but I didn't do that, so I start, because I wasn't eating, so I had it in coconut oil. She got to have it with fat, but they didn't have it with food. That wasn't good. So the next morning I weren't too good. In fact, I nearly felt like I was going to faint. I don't know whether it was that or not, but quite possibly. So I had to break my fast a bit earlier so that I could eat, so that I could take it. So I want to take it as soon as possible. So that's really good that I'm being able to do that as well. And it's a very, very red, blood red colour. It looks like your mouth's been bleeding if it comes up your mouth at all, because obviously it's from the red, in the main, red coloured creatures that don't get cancer. That's how it's been developed. And as I said last time, it's got a patent and to heal cancer, and I haven't heard of anything else that's got that. So thank you very, very, very much. What else have I done? I went for a little walk, get out in the air, but it wasn't very nice out, and a bit rainy, and all the sky was all grey again, and I did briefly go out to get something from the shop the day before, and there was sun was out and the blue sky was out, and that was nice. Look at the blue sky and a bit of sun. Excuse me. Other than all the chemtrails in the sky, which are all over London. And now, of course, the sky today is all pretty much grey. I think that's all I've got to tell you, really. Oh yes, I met the person. Oh no, I tell you about Greater Anglia. You know, my trip home the other week with Stevenson's buses, where the driver went the wrong way, and they said, "Oh well, that's kind of all right." Stevenson's buses, that is. But Greater Anglia have come back to me, and they're investigating it, and they want my tickets. The thing is, I've got to find my tickets because I didn't think anything was going to happen with that, but it looks like Greater Anglia might take that up, because they said they weren't very happy to hear that. So well done, Greater Anglia, for the minute. We'll see how that goes. I met somebody. I told you about the out of body stuff that I've been trying to do. Still haven't done it yet. The lady that told me that she's got a friend that can go out of body at will, at will, and trained a lot to do it. So that's obviously very interesting to me. So Yeah, I've got that person's details now, so I'm going to speak to them, and that will be a really interesting discussion for me. Really interesting to see what that person's been able to achieve, how he trained to do that, how long he's been doing it. So yeah, really pleased to have found that information out. I'm going to be on my way now, going to whiz home, and I'm back different days next week. That's Monday the 30th of March, then through Tuesday the 31st, Wednesday the 1st, and Thursday the 2nd. I come home on the Thursday, and yeah, as I've said to you, because I'm going to go to this funeral on Tuesday, which I'm not looking forward to, but I want to pay my respects to the person. So, rest in peace, Christine. It's lovely to know you. Thank you all for donating to me. Thank you all for following my journey, my story. And I'm truly, truly grateful. I'll keep making these videos so you know what is happening all the time. And if you can share my link and donate a little bit, I'll be so thankful. And I will speak to you next week. I'm going to get down to Clapham Junction Station now and put some positive thoughts for a good journey home in the right direction. Lots of love, and thank you again from the bottom of my heart.